2450. So let's go
It's
about today's
2150.
goals and we'll continue that. So
Yep.
yeah. So where's that? So mine and Sean's goal will be like yesterday. Sean was able to figure out the two scenes, the prepping of the art in the shop, art gallery and the shop, both was done. So today's goal would be lighting, and the whole scene is being pushed to the development team. And we need 3 hours of work for the hero section. So that's today's goal. And this is half of the concept art that I could come up with so far. So I have to ask Georgie about this. I have to finish this rest of it.
Good. Looks really good. Awesome. I like how you sketched it first too. I really like that. Since when did we start using the whiteboard? That's a really good idea, guys.
Whiteboard.
Whiteboard?
Zoom has a whiteboard, right?
Or no, the whiteboard before you just showed. What was the thing you just showed me that Sean did? He used a whiteboard or whatever that is. When did we? Who did that?
Yesterday Sean did. Me and Sean. Sean and me.
It's MS Paint, dude.
It's Paint, by the way.
Oh, it is. Oh, yeah. Well, okay. Well, whatever that is. It just. I wish. Yeah, that looks really good. Actually, I like that. It looks. They taking notes like that and a little. Because that's usually how it starts. I guess it's like a rough draft like that, and then you kind of make it better and better. So that's cool. That's really good. It looks more organized.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Awesome. It looks good so far. T. What do you guys think?
And we have the.
Is there any feedback? Any feedback for? Wait, hang on real quick. Do you have any feedback for T as far as like the model so far?
Yeah. Not just me, Sean, because he's the one modeling it.
I know, but you're the one designing it. There's a difference. T. We'll talk about that later. Maybe Sean knows. I don't know. Sean. Remember when I first met you? Remember how clear you made it that you're not a designer, you're a modeler?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Because it's true. Like, you know what I mean? He has an amazing job, but he's not a designer. Just like a designer is not a modeler. You know what I mean? They have two separate roles. Like he's modeling with the designer. And honestly, the more detailed you are, like how Georgie was really detailed yesterday with Sean, telling him like exactly like even though he showed him like the mock-up, like what you're showing right now, he still would go in and like as detailed. You're supposed to be as detailed with Sean as you possibly can. Does it make any sense? Like even though you show him this mock-up, you're still supposed to communicate with him and be like, okay, I want the leaves this color. I want the leaves this color. You're not supposed to just leave it up to Sean to kind of figure out. You know what I mean? Because he's a modeler. You're the designer. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad we're on the same page. Okay, cool. Because that's a lot of pressure too for Sean, and he didn't sign up to be a designer. He signed up to be a modeler. Okay, I'm glad we got that. I'm glad we got that out of the way. Okay, cool. It looks great though, Tia. That's a great job. I like it.
Thanks, I have to finish it though.
Yeah.
So, Roshan and Ashwin, go about your goals.
Yeah, so we are going to figure about the text today, dude. Like
the 3D text.
When we move on, yeah, the 3D text.
Okay. Just write it down.
You were going to show us something real quick. Can you go back to that real quick? Because Jose has to leave anyways for 2 minutes. Can you go back to what you're going to show us, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, go back. Show us.
Yeah. So what do you want me to show?
You're going to show above there before I interrupted you. Sorry. Above the whiteboard, you're going to show us the stuff above the whiteboard. Above the whiteboard. The whiteboard. That right there. Above it. Yeah. Above it. Above it. Above it. Yeah. Right there. Yeah. That can
okay.
Yeah. Come
Okay. So
this is cool.
The scene here is like, so Antonio wanted a construction site, a bank and a park to be implemented so that the bank and the park and construction sites, it's like symbolizes the future. Okay, that's something they've planned for the future. So he asked these 3 elements in the city, and this model is already done. And
Good idea. So this was your inspiration then?
Yeah,
that's your inspiration. That's cool. That's very cool.
No, this is already done. We already have the model for it. This is going to be the bank.
Oh, awesome. How did you get where did you get your inspiration from to create that?
Sketchfab did.
Sketchfab. Okay. What's Sketchfab? You keep talking about Sketchfab. It feels like
it's like a 3D modeling. It's like a library for 3D modeling, 3D models. Sorry. It's like a huge ton of 3D models in there. And then.
But isn't that cheating though?
Sorry?
That's cheating though. Okay. They're just placeholders though, right?
These.
Dude, I made that.
This is done by Sean, by the way.
Oh, that's what I'm asking you. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The inspiration. Okay.
gave
Okay.
me the
okay.
concept
Inspiration
and
is
I
from
gave him the
Sketchfab.
model.
Yeah. The
Can I
inspiration
see
is
the
from-
Can I see the Sketchfab version versus Sean's version, please?
Okay. Have to search for it.
No, it's on Figma. It's on the Figma, dude. Just open Figma.
There we go. This one.
Okay. Let me see the other one. Can you put them side by side, please? Let me see. I'm just trying to get a feel of like Sean's brain right now. Let's see. All right, you changed it up a little bit. I mean, you kind of
A
actually.
little bit.
I mean, not really. I mean, you copied it. You even copied the front post and everything. T, your job is to design, and he's supposed to. That's cheating. We don't do that. You know what I mean? We don't like. Okay, like it's one thing to get. Okay, I would prefer you to get inspiration off Google before you would a 3D model. Does that make any sense? Like I would rather you get inspiration from Google and Google Banks and stuff like that, and then give Sean the inspiration that way, than get an actual 3D model and be like, here's the inspiration. What's he gonna do with that? Of course he's gonna copy it exactly how it is. It's not really his fault. You know what I mean?
Did the
So
thing is like, yeah. So why I took this specifically like just like that is because like most of the games I play, like Bank kind of looks like the same. Like this is how it looks, 2 pillars and the same thing.
I know, but we're different, right? We're supposed to be more creative, right? Not just because everything looks how it's supposed to, you know what I mean? Like that's what I'm going for. At least I get it. This project only have 3 more days to do, but I would like in the future for us to be a little bit more creative. That's all I'm asking. And I know you have it in you, you know what I mean? I know you have it in you, T, and I just don't know why you're holding back. You know, I feel like you're holding back and I don't know why. We'll talk about that later. It's fine. You know, do you understand where I'm coming from though? Like if I want to go see that, I mean, that's typical. Why not show something that people are gonna be like, wow, you guys remember seeing that one website where it looked really different compared to everyone else's stuff? Remember? Something like that. You know, versus, well, you know, using the same thing you always see. The whole point of being a designer is to be creative and be different, you know, not, does it make any sense? Like this guy right here, this is this guy's model. This was this guy's vision, his vision, not your vision, not Sean's vision, this guy's vision. Sean just took his vision and then made it our own.
Makes sense too.
And that's cheating. Cause I mean, I'm not going to keep telling people and pride ourselves in being a custom 100% website. Like I tell everybody for us to steal models off of Sketchfab. I mean, I'm not gonna do it. Just because Sean took the idea and then made it his own doesn't mean that you know it's not technically being custom. So do you guys understand where I'm coming from at all? Because that's what we pride ourselves on, and people will pay more for it, and people will respect. People want that, you know. People want that they don't want. Sometimes people don't want to be the norm and stuff. So that's where we come in, and that's where we're supposed to change that. Okay, let's move on. Okay, let's move on. So, okay, we're done with that. Okay, Ashwin, can you tell me where you and Roshan are at, please? Like what your guys' goals are for
so
today?
Alex, we'll be figuring out the 3D text part. So when we over it, you can see the text popping on top of it. So we'll be working on it today.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, cool. Have you decided like the colors or what colors? Did you guys know if Battis didn't like the white or like what he didn't like? Was it just because
I
it
didn't
wasn't
like
3D?
the placement of the text did, but then yeah, that's what we're gonna figure out today. 3D text.
Because I couldn't picture another color besides white. I mean, maybe what like a light yellow or something. Roche, your messages are popping up on recording, aren't they? No, wait, no, they're not. Are they?
No, they won't.
Wait, who's texting me? Who's texting me? Oh, never mind. Never mind. That was from earlier. Never mind. Okay, so what was I gonna say? What was I saying? Yeah, so white is the only color I can really even think besides maybe like a pale yellow or something. So like I said, Georgie, I'm hoping that George will come in, you know, and help, you know, with the with everything going on. So yeah, what's going on? Hang on real quick. Oh, okay. Yeah. So anyways, so Ash, so continue. Can you get a little bit more like specific, please? A little bit more specific or like anything?
Alex, so I should get on with George. So I didn't know what happened yesterday. So
Oh, that is true. He was out. He was out.
so, I just wanna figure out, and I might give you a proper call after that.
That's a pretty good answer. Okay. I'll tell you in a minute. I know you're kind of confused right now. This will all make sense in a little bit. Okay, who's next? Sean, what's up?
Dude, today I'm going to finish those scenes and just push it off to the development team. It's already done. I just need to figure out the lighting stuff. And yesterday I did those prep works for the scenes, so it's just like pushing to them today. Then
you
start
take
with the other.
No, go ahead, sir. No, go ahead. You're gonna start. What'd you say?
Yeah, did I take what?
Oh, no, I'm gonna say, did you take Georgie's advice yesterday? Are we implementing the advice he gave
Yeah,
us?
no. That was that we didn't start that yet. This is just for the models too. Like for the lighting, I'm going to do like what he said, like all those
And the shadows and the
aspects that you
detail
want
and
to
stuff like that, and
shadows.
maybe
Yeah,
like
yeah.
more leaves or more plants or something. Is there any way that by the end of the day, guys, I would really like to see where we're at. You know what I mean? I would like to see like we should be like what 75% complete right now, right?
Actually, yeah.
So I would like to see 75% complete and please, if possible. And we only have what 3 more days or something to do this.
Yeah, dude. 3 more
I'm
days.
I mean, how are you guys feeling about that? Do you guys feel confident that we have enough time to do this or what?
So by the end of the day, the 3 sections, those should be done except for the hero and the footer section. So everything other than the hero and the footer section should be done by today. That's the goal.
Okay. This is our first project, guys. You know, if you're gonna put your heart into something holy, it should be this one. My point being, like, quality is so much more important. You know, it's very important, and this is our work. This is your name right now. This is your guys' name in the community. Whatever is going to be on this website is your name. This is your reputation right here. Just remember that. Anything that's going on, if this is how you feel about yourself, is what you should put into this website, how you want it to look, because this is going to represent you 100%. So if you care about yourself, if you care about your career, then I would care about putting all that you can into this and making sure that the final product is completely 100%, that we could have looked back and said, there's nothing else we could have done differently, that we tried our hardest. You know what I mean?
Makes sense. Sir.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's meet back up here at 5. Okay. Oh, by the way, yeah, never mind. Okay, we'll meet back up here at 5.
Okay.
Okay.
See you guys.
See ya.
Bye, guys.
Bye.